Everything's bothering me right now. I just want you to know. Get the hell. No. Shut up. Welcome back to Horizon Survival.
Time to go to bed?
Something, yeah. Can I do that this way? Oh, I can. So, yeah. Slime got up here. And what am I thinking? F something 5? Are we still recording? Did I get that right? Okay. That was you.
Yep.
Well, so there's that. If we throw this and that, for that matter, into this, we get stuff going in the system, which it should just sort of be doing, yeah. So that's working, except that, you know, the game was shut down. And, you know, so local, you know, we just started up. The chickens sometimes bounce out of this on startup, but that's about the only time. Otherwise, they just crush each other, so that works out. More eggs for you guys. Kill them if you want. Shut up. So, made a huge mistake. Well, I mean, it's not a huge mistake. It's a mistake, though. It's a problem. That is a tree. The neat thing about trees are solid dirt, solid wood, and transparent leaves. And except for one time in a million, it doesn't happen much anymore. You'll never have up at the top of the tree exposed wood, so nothing will spawn on the tree. Then we get to these things. And every element of this is, except for maybe the light, if there's a light in there. There's light here, but that's not what yeah, there's one. So that these exist, you know, we did the last episode, whatever happened. And I just sort of went over here, scrunched down and got it, and I just left. I just left this running. Came back and I'd been killed half a dozen times. Because, on the bright side, it wasn't a creeper, although by the time I got back there was one. Monsters have no trouble spawning on these things, dropping down not far enough to get killed, wandering over and apparently pushing me off the edge of the world or otherwise killing me. So, as a rule, we don't want to leave these existing. It's fine to grow them, but then we have to chop them down and have them in boxes would be best. Which I guess we could just do. Thinking about it. So, you know, that's just an important safety tip. Keep that in mind. Otherwise, not a lot of news, except I did, in fact, I ran off with the seed. Meaning I checked what the seed was for this map. Copy-pasted it into, is it chunkbase.com? Or, you know, dot something anyway. And told it to tell me what, if this were a normal map, the layout would be. And the layout is that there would be, in this seed, you know, this seed, that big thing, there would be a monument in an ocean about 1 kilometer from here.
There seems to be some lag.
Little, yeah, I wonder what's going on. It's not me this time, is it? I don't see any. Maybe it's still loading, I don't know. I'm not happy about it, I know that. Can't really guess what the hell would be taking up all my processing. What's our frame rate and stuff look like? 60. RAM is, you know, counting up from 20-odd%. Okay, I don't know. Maybe it'll get better. Anyway, did you get the other tree or?
Working on it.
Okay. So yeah, that's something to worry about. Work on something. I don't have any bone meal anymore. Let me think where I probably do have a lot stored up from roses. Grab what I just got. Put things away, which I think that works. We do have I can't put that where I want it to go right now because I don't have a light. I do have a place for lights. I have it, yeah, right there. Go grab some bone meal so we can patch up the missing bit. The pumpkins grew in. I mean, surprise, who knew that would happen? I filled this in a bit more so it's a little less dangerous to just run crazily across this. Morty is whimpering about something. So yeah, I got the number, we never got that diamond block. There might still be, did we, that's just floating. cages, whatever they're called, spawn boxes. We got all of that stuff. Probably need to throw this over here. Did you get it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I'll get this one and then try to get some stuff to grow. Yeah, it's lagging. I don't know why. It's weird. I was playing other games again, but okay. Just shut down Steam. It should be completely gone. Off the... What the hell is... Oh, it's lagging and it sucks. Okay, that's not good. That can go there as a setup. We just won't bother growing it until we're ready to chop it down a minute later. Yeah, the lag is bugging me. So, and I don't want this stuff. I don't know what to do with it. Like, if I ever find a use for it, great, but we can get more, so whatever. So I got the location of probably where the monument would be ordinarily. I don't know in 1.16 whether it'll sort of be there, like if we went there and just saw what there was. But here it is. It's at about 235. Any vertical, you know, beneath like 59 or something by 680. I could actually, this will help with the lag, kick this up to where I can see what's happening. God, is he lagging on letting me do that? Is that gonna help? Is it gonna fill in? Did it not work? What the hell? No, that's right. I don't know. Hang on, what is it, texture? Yeah. I'm not actually using any resource packs, but that's what it's considered. I should be able to see the... There it is, finally. So, in fact, I think that was both positive. That's where the end island was. So, like, going this way, I'm at 25 now. 5 by 25. This is 10 by 25, and we want 235 by 680. So we want to go that way a couple hundred blocks, and then turn that way about 700. Do we have, I don't know, 20 stacks of rocks?
I am working on making some cobblestone right now.
Yeah, that's kind of what I need. Let me get more torches, because there's no way I have enough to do what I'm planning. Okay, get these out of my way, because that's not how this works. Give me some rocks. And I'll get out of here with this. Oh, I guess while I was not here, we got done here with this. Which means... Ooh, that's actually down to 41. That's exactly a stack. Oh, because that... Okay, yeah, that makes sense to me. Anyway, let me... 235 by 680, is that what I just said?
I think so.
Okay. Yeah, this weird Commodore 64 font, when you're moving, just becomes not a thing, and I have to bite off my nails. Alright, so let's bounce our way over. I guess we'll just start, because I'm, you know, right now I'm at 0 by not 680, but still, this will get me a couple hundred meters toward it. Bypass, running past the blaze spawner now, and then one. Here comes 200. Yeah, this was like 2 something. So that's 250, and then I turned. And then if we go this way, we can head to 235 along this side. We're getting not quite halfway there on the way. And you're still getting rocks, huh?
Yeah. I have no idea how many you're going to need.
I'm going to tell you in a sec as soon as I can look at something. So if I'm at 115 by 250, I need 120 to get to 235. I have that easily. That's basically 2 of these is 120. And then turn and go to 680, 580, 480, 430. So if we ignore 2 of these, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I have almost enough on me. Like another stack would probably do it. So I think it's going to be like, what did I just say? 250, 3, 4, 5, 650. Yeah, I need like 430 once I get past the first 2 stacks. I might have enough, I don't know. Or you can just keep doing it and catch up, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, I'll make sure that I've got, what might be more than enough, just in case.
Meanwhile, every 5 I need a torch, and I've got 3 stacks of torches. So I have 190, I have 202 torches.
So I might be bringing those too?
Possibly. What did I just, okay, damn it. 250 to 680 was 430, right? And then plus getting to 235, which is like 120. So that's 550, or did I get lost again? Divided by 5 is 110. Yeah, I'm good. I think I have enough of everything. So let's just go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 torch, so nothing happens. And at this point, because I'm going to be doing that like another couple hundred times, few hundred times, I'm going to pause this and we'll just come back when we're in the neighborhood and then we'll talk about why I did it. So hang on a minute on your end and half an hour on mine. Okay, not quite halfway there, but I'm at the 235 here, and then if I turn back up this way, we're on to... What the hell am I looking for? 251, 252, so this way to 680. Unsurprisingly, we're still in a plains biome. And I think the reason for that is that everything is a plains biome, and that's why I'm not really sure what to expect from this. It might not be... Oh wait, I got lost. Because I'm talking instead of... Yeah, that works. Wait. That's gotta be right. Yeah, 255. Nighttime again, so whatever. We just slept, it should be fine. Do I have a bed on me? I forget. Yeah. Okay. In theory, we shouldn't get guardians spawning in a plains biome, but again, after 1.8 happened, and before now, if you went to a... if you took a map that existed in 1.7 before we got guardians, and went to where the guardians would be in 1.8, having kicked up the map that existed in 1.7 to 1.8, it's getting complicated. Then, if you put water there, even if it was a desert, it didn't really matter. You could get guardians happening. That's what I'm thinking might happen here, but I don't know because that was a few years ago. That was like 2014 that I last saw this work. So I don't know what to think. But I guess I'm willing to find out because I don't have anything better to do right now. So I'm now at 320 of 680. And out of some blocks. 25. And I'm just going to go to 680 like this. Probably, I might stop to sleep. It doesn't really matter. At some point I'll want to, but for now it's irrelevant because I've only been awake for 10 minutes in the game. Alright, so I'll pause this and come back when I'm closer to 680. Hang on. Alright, so now I'm at 235 by 180. I didn't bother sleeping yet, but we're in plains biome still. Obviously, everything's plains, it's not a shock at all. That's where I used to be. And here is how we test this. Because if I'm on 51, so that's in range. This, if it will work, it'll work. And as ontological as that might sound, my point is you can get these things to spawn in one stream of water, basically. As long as they have, like, a block, whether it's a source or not, if there's water, I think it's just in one line, 2 bits of water in height. If there's water and then water above or beneath or something, one way or the other. And it can be flowing water, so here's what we tested as the sun comes up. I throw this down and back away a bit to give them a little room to spawn. Do we get anything? I kind of wonder, it's all the way to the bottom, that we don't get fish swimming. We never got fish swimming in a world like this. But we used to not get fish swimming at all. There was something you could catch and that was it. We did, however, at one time get squid. I'm trying to think exactly when that stopped. I remember for sure it was happening in like 1.7. I think it was 1.7, maybe it was 1.6. But in a flat world that, you know, like we're pretty sure this is. At some point we stopped getting those, even like out of a spawner though, so I'm reasonably certain if I put down a spawner and put guardians in it, we would get guardians right now. Anywhere I put water. In fact, they wouldn't even need water to be. No, they might. Water might help. I'm not seeing anything happening. I mean, I could test that, I guess. Give me a... What exactly are those called? Spawner. One. And throw that down real quick. Right about that, it's got a pig in it, but... And then give me a... Give what? Oh, because I didn't slash it. Give me a guardian. I don't want an elder guardian. One, actually two, because we tried this already once. Well, no, yeah. Let me use this, by the way. If I click that hard enough, for some reason, sometimes it takes two. I don't know why. Yeah, there goes a guardian, which, by the way, is not going somewhere. There he goes. But that's it. We're not getting anything otherwise. I don't think. So if we want guardians, the only way is to cheat. Building my way all the way over here to try this was not the answer. That doesn't help. That's cheating, so bye-bye. Well, that's sort of disappointing, actually. That would have been cool. Yeah, the more I think about it, the more I think that because we don't get squid spawning anymore, we're not going to get guardians in a world that was never meant to have any. I mean, that's just how it is. Let me bounce my way back for a while. I could probably pause doing that because it's boring, and I'll be right back. So anyway, that didn't help as much as I might have wanted it to, at all. But now we know. Have those. And that leaves what? I mean, that would have been cool if it had happened. Then we could just talk about setting up a whole thing to get, you know, just, if nothing else, just dropping the fish out of the sky and landing on something. And giving us shards and crystals and fish, I suppose. Still need to get more, wandering traders sometime. We still need, beets here. We don't have that. We don't have, sugarcane. And we're missing, like, one of the saplings, Acacia. It would go right here. I mean, if we want that. There's a lot of things here where it's just like, you know, we could have and we don't have and we could try for, and we have a lot of stuff. I mean, and there was nothing, this was the entire book, right? So
yeah, at this point we are collecting all the glitched Pokemon.
Kinda, yeah. I mean, we've dismantled every island, including the one that wasn't mentioned here. Because, well, yeah, that's true. Which I did wind up making obsidian at some point, but that was... By the time I did that, we had lava, infinite lava. Yeah, slabs. I don't trust slabs. 4 islands. That's not entirely true. Been to all the islands.
And none of them are actually biomes?
Right, yeah. What's not here is the end island over there that we also took apart. Yeah, I mean, that's just kind of it, isn't it? I mean... We don't necessarily have to abandon the map, but I think we know exactly what it can do now. We can get blaze rods in there, which is something, but we can't get netherwort. So we've built over here, you know, potion thingies, brewing stands. But mostly, well, at one point we did it to cure a couple of zombies into villagers, of course. But the whole point of having like 20, 21 of these is to have these guys, from which, by the way, we can buy... Do you have them? No. Oh, I just haven't opened them up. I don't really know. So if you get them opened up enough, some of them have ender pearls that we can just buy. Although we could also probably arrange to get. It is possible to get Enderman, although in the overworld like this, it's not easy to guarantee it. We could also catch a piglin, capture one. and put it to work in the nether, where it wouldn't turn into a zombie in the overworld sunlight, whatever. But why the hell can't I find one of these guys that I want to talk about? Oh, that's okay. Here we go. He has these for $5, so yay. These guys, which we can't give them paper because we don't have it, but we can buy bookshelves, take them apart, and buy. Oh, damn it to hell! This is exactly what I was. I almost looked away from the screen right then. That was the worst part. You know, we could also do this. But yeah, I mean, generally, I don't even know if I care. All I would do is all this stuff that's down here, which, you know, is something to talk about, I guess.
Yeah, and one swipe gets you all the arrows you're going to need, which you're not going to need arrows, because what are we going to kill?
There's arrows. And that's all my stuff built back up. Yeah, these are all full. There's no cramming anything else in here. And then that's... the stuff there, that's just giving it to us as they cram each other to death like the chickens. Can't fit anything in here. There's some redstone if we want. We can buy redstone. Lots of gunpowder, no paper, no wings, no rockets. Don't care, I don't even want this on me.
The map was kind of broken the instant there was no end portal.
Well, I think in part... Be
shy now.
I think in part, I really suspect that we were never expected to go to the nether. Oh, I can't go there anymore. It's brought to us, so I blocked it off. That's the, that's where the iron guys get cooked and give us their stuff.
Once you've got 2 waters, you've got all the water you need, and that island was full of lava.
Yeah, arguably... I forget, did we get any, quartz from the nether island?
I don't remember.
I don't either. If so, then my suspicion is no one ever expected us to accumulate enough lava to create enough obsidian to go to the nether. I think it's probably it wasn't considered, you know, to be something we would ever do.
That makes things even worse somehow.
Well, I guess. I mean, depending how you look at it, if you wanted to do things and couldn't have, then yeah. But, oh, wither.
No.
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 Well, that was easy. You don't want to unleash a lizard. It's the Wither of Oz. It could be. I could do it.
No.
No one would ever know.
See, here's the thing. If we were never expected to go into the nether, then we never would have gotten soul sand.
We didn't get it from the island?
No.
Oh. Well, then, I don't know, because we got the skulls in the overworld.
Yep.
So if we didn't get soul sand... Are we sure we didn't?
Mm-hmm.
There was a box. There's still a box? I don't know.
I'm like 90% certain. Because I remember commenting on it. There was no soul sand there.
I don't personally remember getting quartz there, but it's possible we did. Oh, this time I'm going to want to sleep. Because we're coming up on Phantom o'clock.
Might alleviate some boredom.
Well, or the wither.
No.
There's dirt in here. I didn't realize that. One of them was a trap chest, right? Okay, it's not there. Why the hell then? What's? Okay, that's weird. We got nether bricks and there's quartz, so we did get that. Huh. I don't see. Like, I'm looking for stuff that's not stacks. It seems like that's where I would see it, because what are the odds? Some of that stuff, apparently. I don't think... Yeah, so I mean, what's the point of getting the skulls if we weren't supposed to... I don't know. I mean... There's, like, no information on this. No one ever said do, don't... No one said don't, and no one brought it up. I will grant that, I mean, as much lava as there was, you'd have to be kind of insane to drag 10 buckets of lava back, or, you know, set it up wherever you're going to do it. Hmm.
But again, it's all flat, so there's no fortress. Now there's no bastion or whatever it's called.
Right. I haven't really seen one of those at all yet. I haven't got to them in my map, my primary map. We haven't been back to your map since the snapshots. We should do that sometime.
Yeah, sometime.
And here we've got swattable things that, got looting to get the stuff and smite to get the dead ones faster. Yeah, so just whatever we want to hack away and get them, and then blaze rods out of these guys. God, building this was frustrating. I can't believe I put the ceiling on first. You'd think I would just know better. Some things are obvious, and so it didn't even occur to me. He's not dead yet. I mean, like, not because I haven't killed him, because he hasn't transmogrified into a dead thing.
Not undead yet.
Yeah. Die. They're just all going to come at me as I do. It doesn't really matter. Don't want this on me, by the way.
Oh, still alive.
Oh, these don't go any. I was thinking we had boxes, but I was wrong. Oh, neat. Well, we were going to have soul sand regardless. That hadn't even occurred to me. So yeah, if I swat an undead, pigman, a ziglin, a zombified piglin, I might, and then we get that stuff too, so that's kind of handy. In large numbers.
So they've been...
What can happen is if you kill an undead ziglin, it can give you a gold bar. But if instead of getting the gold bar, if a not undead piglin picks it up first, it'll give you something. And one of those somethings would be soul sand. So I mean that was always kind of guaranteed, whether or not. So yeah, I mean, no matter how you look at it, we could have done probably if we'd put effort into it. I mean, like, I don't know if we were supposed to use the 3 books we found to make a podium. I don't know if anyone thought that far ahead, or if it was just like, hey, here's some assorted stuff you can smack onto two. I don't know how far beyond the intention of this map we wound up going and when we did it. It's just, we've kind of gone a bit advanced here overall.
Well, I'm guessing Mega Village was one of the...
No one ever expects a Mega Village. No one ever thinks. I don't know why. You just never see anything.
You always do this.
But no one like 3 other people do anything resembling this. I don't know why. It's relatively easy. It's not that much material. I mean, we did this with a pair of clippers, 2 pairs of 2 or 3. Over the course of growing a few trees with bone meal. It wasn't. I mean, they did just grow on their own, but that's not the point. The point is, this isn't that hard to do. I never see anyone do this. I see him like, I made a villager hall and it's got 27 different villagers. Oh, aren't you special? I got 200 right here.
And it's always hard to find who you want when you want them. The arguments can be made for corralling specific...
I used to, but I used to make them with doors, and it was a lot easier. Everything making the villagers happen was external. The door, that's why I still have the basic perimeter to it. It used to be a 41 by 41. Now it's like 37 or something. 35. I don't know. Surrounding it by doors, you'd only get about 100 villagers, and so everywhere there's a bed, it would either be a villager or a wall, and they would just go in between the walls. Wall villager, etc. Now that you can actually get 200 beds in there, and by the same layout. I don't even necessarily, I don't have to make it this size. I can make it bigger or smaller. It's just what I'm used to, so I'm still sticking with the 40 by 40 concept. Broadly. I mean, ish. Doesn't really matter. Never got that diamonds. Was there anything else we did? Well, wither. I'm trying to think if there's anything else we were going to do and just never did. Waiting for traders if we want paper and beets. I don't know why we want beets, except that we don't have them. We got those spawners. We got a spawner over here. But we have to cheat in eggs apart from, stuff that we just already have because we have grass. Where the hell did I put the eggs? Yeah. So we still have 4 spawn eggs for cows, even though we used 2 to get that to happen, which I'm not sure we were supposed to. We got sheep if we want those, but we're pretty good on wool because we have this thing, which that's full now, so that's fun. Oh, it really is, too. Yeah, that's basically 55 more to go and it's full. Chickens, but we have the chickenator, so who cares? I mean... you know, in terms of, apart from the wither, which would get us a beacon for the purpose of having a beacon. I think it would. How do you make a beacon? Obsidian and glass and a nether star, is that right? Sounds
Maybe.
right. I don't make beacons very often, honestly. But yeah, I mean, that might be that, you know.
And I suppose we could take it into the nether and just sort of hilariously fail.
Well, yeah, we totally could. I'm pretty sure that technically a wither can destroy, this stuff. You know, if it tries hard enough, it can actually damage. It can destroy it. So, the only thing it can't break at all is bedrock. It can go through obsidian, crying obsidian, whatever. So, if you're thinking that we could get more netherite that way,
I am not.
Maybe. I've seen people propose it. I don't think I've seen anyone successfully try it. It's kind of crazy.
At this point, I don't see the point of mining for netherite, because what are we going to use it on?
Yeah, we're just going to make the armor darker. Which, I mean, at this point, this is really weird looking to me. I'm used to the subdued gunmetal stuff.
It seems like we're throwing time at this because we've already thrown so much time at it.
Yeah, the sunk cost fallacy.
Yeah.
Well, it's not like I don't regret it. It was a decent map. I liked it. It seems like there should have been an end goal that we just never... Yeah, you really could argue that one way or the other we were going to get soul sand, but I'm not sure how to argue that. If it wasn't in that island, and we only got it because we lucked out with a piglin that got hit by a ziglin or something, or a ziglin died and gave it... It's just the odds were pretty much against us, whether than like 3 or 4 things that a piglin would give you in the hoppers. I think we're done with the map. I think we did it. We can do a world tour real quick. I mean, you're looking at it.
Yeah, this is it. There's nothing to see.
We spawned, it was a basic L shape, right? Can we tell? We filled it out a bit. It seems like it probably was. Yeah.
It wasn't an L shape. It was this grass. We didn't really change much.
Was it an L shape.
They were all funny shaped.
Oh, no, yeah, you're right. You know how many times I played different sky blocks, and I don't know what anything is anymore.
They weren't L's so much as that thing in, you mentioned it in Hellraiser, the funny shaped crystal island.
I got it. Yeah. Okay, so we spawned here-ish. Moved. We had a... Oh, yeah, no, I remember, yeah. It was a big lump, and it had the big tree, the super tree.
With the beehive and the...
Yeah, we still got a bee down there. So we never got more bees, I guess, but whatever. Spawned here. There was a box that had a book in it. And I think we had, what, a bucket of lava and a bucket of water. Is that how it started?
Either that or a bucket of lava.
It seems like we had 2 buckets from the first time, you know, from the first minute. Did this mention that? I mean, it told me how to make a thing.
Go back one. No? Okay.
Yeah. It's just, you know, it's Skyblock. It's been around for, like, Noob Crew did it a decade ago or something. It's been a while. Anyway, we spawned here. One way or the other, we had the materials from day 0 to, make a cobblestone generator. Dump the lava over the sides that we got downstairs first, and you know, over here, and then we had a cobblestone generator right here, in fact. It's just we've changed how it looks. That was the mountainous, whatever the hell island.
The one with all the super trees, except they weren't super trees.
The spruce trees, yeah.
Yes.
So we got spruce trees, and now we have that. We,
over here where the cows are was the desert island.
Right. And then over here was the, what should have had a damned guardian spawner. That, if there's any regret, is that we didn't get that. It should have been that. I don't like saying it should be, you know, no, it should be. I don't like telling other people what they should do when they didn't do it, but if I had done all this map exactly this way, that would have been a guardian spawner. That's the one change I would certainly make. Then, I'd probably throw in an end portal. So anyway. Mountains, desert, ocean, and above that little room with the blazes, well, including that room, the blaze spawners were, part of the map. They were blazes. No, one was a blaze and one was the piglins. That's the point. We didn't change it. The only one we ever changed was the cow one. Yeah. I'm still not sure we were supposed to, but whatever.
The cow is still dropping armor, so that's a little weird.
And over there was the end island, which, that was a matter of minutes. There's an Enderman spawner. Oh, we don't have to buy bowling balls. We could set that thing. Whatever, doesn't matter now. That would have been a thing to do. It didn't occur to me until I forgot about it. We went down and, laddered down by the time that's how it worked. Built this thing. That's still there because that's how we got we isolated zombified, was that you?
Yeah.
You just give me a slime ball I didn't ask for. The zombified villagers, we segregate, got one at a time, cured them, got them upstairs to the water lift we built. We had the kelp, whatever it is. So we were able to get water sources all the way up without ice. And that goes over there again. I don't know what that project was, but it ended. Go off to the side here for some reason. Was there something over there?
Oh, I was aiming for something and I miscalculated.
And we have platforms to catch stuff as we dismantle islands. That all happened. You're gonna get this horse, huh?
Well, I've been trying since you started talking about stuff, and
this bee still.
Oh, good.
There you go. I don't know if I can get that bee.
I tried, and hooking it with a fishing rod will work, but it just flies right back down into the, can't move space. Morty, what are you doing?
Stretching. Onto my keyboard. Stop it. Come here. Go over there. Damn it, you big. So, yeah, that's what we did. We got monsters out of a dropper. We got zombified villagers and cured them with stuff that was available. When did we have to go into the nether to get the gold, or did we get that out here?
I think we got it out here, I think. Something had gold armor.
Yeah, we were able to melt it. So some stuff we did, maybe we weren't, I don't know if we were supposed to go to the nether. That's the answer. That's the question I can't answer. But, yeah, we had gold armor falling on us that we just cooked. Made a old school ovenator. There's no bamboo, but we, if you throw in some of these, you get, it cooks into, charcoal, and the charcoal, when it goes down, gets sorted real quick against, that. And,
yeah, I remember on the tree and sort of mountainy island, the spawners made zombies with iron armor, and that was kind of a...
We got gold armor from somewhere. Maybe it was just swatting monsters all day down in the dropper.
Either that, or...
That's certainly a way to get it.
Yeah.
It just takes a while. Anyway, we're able to wrap gold around apples, and we had everything else we needed with the spider eyes and the occasional sugar bits, since we never got sugar cane. Where did we get mushrooms? Was that another thing?
Yeah.
Well, then we went to we could have got them from trader. Now, how do you get there's emeralds on the map. We could have technically bought mushrooms, I suppose.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know what we were supposed to do. Anyway. Cured villagers, had them about here for a while. Had the sheep and a thing here so that we could clip it when we needed beds. Eventually got a few villagers. Started making iron guys for us that we had to just shoot. Got the few villagers, most of them, we lost a couple, over here to live in here and produce iron guys in there that fall down and get burned by some of the lava that we got from the island, the nether island. Then we built a thing that throws the iron and roses up here, so we have this stuff stacking up, and got seeds we got bone meal and got seeds from grass. We got carrots and potatoes from swatting things. We bought Did we buy the melon? I know
It-
we bought those. That was just an episode or two ago.
I don't know.
Might have bought the. I don't remember. We got them somehow. We never got beets.
I remember you had them growing over here by the water.
Yeah, I'm just trying to remember why we had that. It might have been a trader thing. It might have been. It might have come with the map somehow. Like there was one melon slice somewhere. I don't know.
Yeah, there were.
I've been playing this thing for a few weeks now.
There were a bunch of little hidden boxes everywhere.
Yeah. Yeah. Overall, I dig it. I mean, it's not. It's certainly not the worst map I've ever seen. It's not the most broken map I've ever seen. I'm not sure what is.
So it's not Fester's Quest.
Well, I meant for Minecraft. If you want to
to
talk broken games, that's one. Jaws Unleashed is another. Ark Survival Evolved.
Yes,
It's
but
still
you actually
evolving.
like.
I know, it's
Jaws
funny.
and-
I hate the game, but I've got like 3,000 hours in it. I don't know, I could check. It doesn't matter right now.
There have been days where I've gone to sleep and woken up, and you're still playing Jaws Unleashed.
Oh yeah,
I don't-
it's a great game, except that it sucks. Everything about it is horrible. It's one of those, but instead. It should be a good game, but instead it's Jaws Unleashed. It should be good, but instead it's Ark. You know, it should be good, but instead it's, oh, I don't know. There's dozens. So many games that were like, oh, this is really cool looking, and now it's bad. Everything about it sucks. I see what you wanted, but it sucks. This map is better than that. I mean, this isn't bad. It is what it should be. Should have guardians, maybe, but otherwise...
It doesn't feel like there's,
It just like it doesn't even end. It just
Yeah.
sort of like, well, I guess our job was to build cobblestone out and stand on it. Okay, well, that's skyblock. It could have more things, but it has what it has. We got a lot of stuff out of it that we probably shouldn't have ever expected. I don't think anyone else would have. If you didn't make the portal to go to the Nether, this would never have happened to us. I mean, it just recently happened. We barely got enough here to grow. Yeah, we got this much. I mean, that's what we have.
Because I kept going off in the wrong direction.
It doesn't
instead of
matter
the
why,
obvious
it's just-
direction.
I don't care. We're not going to do that. So, yeah, I think that's the map. I think we're done. I think that's how it ends.
But the only thing that we could do is come back one more time and completely destroy the Nether with a wither. But
I think that would probably just be frustrating and be a
Yeah.
lot of lag. Because what a wither can't destroy is lava. It could break everything, and we'd have lava pouring out of every hole it created. I've seen it. It's
Okay.
bad.
yeah, that does sound bad.
Yeah.
And I don't want to do it here because we don't have a lot of land.
Right. Well, we'd have less. We'd probably never get the Nether Star. It would probably,
Yeah.
if we managed to kill the thing, it would be over a void at the time. So that's just not something we're gonna do. No one told us we had to. It was dumb luck we happened to get 3. I mean, there were 3 skulls necessarily on the map because we got them.
Yeah.
But I wasn't expecting it. We just stumbled across them as we were cleaning up the mess that landed on the ground. So good thing
And-
we put down a ground, I guess.
Yeah, and
All right.
given that you said some ridiculously high percentage of people never actually make it to the end to kill the dragon. They just do
Yeah,
other
it's
stuff?
not a large number. It's like way less than 10% of people ever actually, people who have bought the game that are on record as having it out of 100 million people, or whatever it is now. Like less than 10%, maybe less than 5, have ever actually got the. Because I don't know if I have it. I don't have it. There's no end tab. That's curious.
Well, that
I hadn't even
should have
thought about
told us
that.
something.
Yeah, that's really obvious now that I think about it. Did we have that all along? I don't know. Anyway, yeah, like 3 or 4%, maybe less, ever actually get the achievement for or the advancement now for whatever it is. It's like saving the world or something. Whatever it actually, I don't know. There's a name for it. It doesn't really matter. No one ever does it statistically. I mean, that said, like 2 and 3 ever got as far as hitting E to get an achievement for looking at the inventory back when that was a thing. You know, it's probably more than 2 and 3, but the point is there are people who just got the game and never even played it.
We don't have it because I don't think I don't know how these tabs progress. Do they load because you go in?
I don't know.
Because there's an achievement here for the end. You're supposed to follow an Ender Eye and then...
Yeah, that'd be an overworld thing, huh?
Yeah, I don't think these have been modified at all.
I don't know, maybe it shows up later. I thought there was an end tab.
There is, I've never actually...
Well, there isn't though, I don't see
Yeah.
it. Maybe it shows up after... In my map, I restarted it recently, so I haven't gone to the end. I'll see if it's there. I can't tell you right now, it doesn't matter now, but...
Yeah, that's...
I'll find out just for myself, because now I'm curious about that. But anyway, where this map is concerned, that's what happened. We started up like, what are we even up to? This is episode 30, isn't it? I think. I've got 29 in a folder over there. And then this one's being recorded, so it's a different folder. Yeah, I think that's episode 30 and we're done, so... That's what happened. And it was cool and, you know, worth doing, I think. But, it's over now. This is how it ends. Alright. Well, then we'll get out of here. We got other stuff to play, other maps to do, other games to play, stuff like that. We'll be back sometime somewhere on the channel. But you can do the likey, subscribey thing if you haven't figured out how the internet works out, you know.
It's funny how you tell them to subscribe at the end of the series.
Why would they do it before? Why would you have to tell anyone? What Pavlovian weirdness?
I don't know. I think it's just... I don't...
Like, I don't know if I want people who have to be told that subscriptions are a thing.
I don't know if it's the viewers that need to be reminded. I think it's the people doing the recording who have to say it, or they suffer pain.
They don't know how to end an episode. Like if you liked it, and subscribe if you subscribe.
They'll throw up a thing in the middle of an episode, or they'll say it at the beginning, or they just I think they suffer.
They're just used to it.
They suffer physical.
Because at this point, it's like, subscribe, click bell, then tell the bell to actually tell you things. It's like no one wants subscriptions to exist. Apparently,
a whole flowchart.
Yeah, you have to click like 5 things at this point just to, you know, and then it'll tell you. And then we can also, by the way, I can set it up so there was a premiere. You could count down to when it happened. Who cares?
Remember when the internet was not this?
Yeah.
Remember when you?
Well, yeah, my website is from January 1997.
Yeah, your address was one of the easy ones to remember.
Yeah, it's one word.
Yeah, back
and not like an AOL keyword, which is now called a hashtag, but, you know.
I'm still angry about that. There was a web-based game back locked behind an AOL keyword that I never got to finish because it was AOL and there was no traffic, bandwidth.
AOL sucked.
Yeah.
AOL was like, AOL was our answer, I get, not my answer. Someone's answer to CompuServe wanting $5 a minute to get online in like 1991.
Then there was Web TV.
It's a wireless keyboard. It hooks up to your television. Write a letter. Get a CB. You might as well. What the hell is wrong with you? I've been online since like 1983. Seriously, the internet was around. It was all Usenet and whatever, but BBS systems. BBS system, that makes sense. You got them at the ATM machine. Well, the bulletin board system is what it was. Yeah. Message board. Social media, 1983. It's not Web 2.0 has been around since 1979, at the very latest. That was Usenet, so it's how it is. Doesn't matter now. Yeah, so we're gonna go like, subscribe, go after Dino. He's back. Dino is back. I didn't know Dino was back. Hi, Dino.
He just came out of the portal.
Dino, hi. I should have name tagged it. Well, it doesn't matter. Do we have a name tag? We never got one.
No, we never.
We had to buy one or go fishing, and we never. Oh, we went fishing.
We went fishing a lot. I don't think we ever caught a name tag.
No, I don't see one. We buy one. Doesn't matter. Yeah, I'm gonna do it.
Oh.
Well, no, it's all things considered at this point. It's negligible amounts of money that we're not going to be seeing again because the map's done.
If he randomly attacks me, though, I'm going to kill him.
Oh, it's up to you. Get the hell up. No, now is not a good time to start sucking. You were being so good. Is anyone open that much? Seems like someone must be. Do we have anyone that we just really bought stuff? What do you like? No. I thought we had a name tag guy. Give me the money. Show yourself. There
For
he
the
is.
diamond.
Give me that.
Wow, they're expensive.
Yeah, I know.
That's ridiculous. And you
Well,
can't
I
even
mean,
make them?
what?
And you can't even make them?
No, you can go fishing until you get one. So, I mean, is that worth 20 emerald to save? So I don't want to have to go fishing for 3 days to make this happen.
It used to be you could just stand around and let it happen.
Yeah. Oh, so here is how dino is spelled. You know.
Dankyrus.
Is it E? S-I-E?
I have no idea.
That's funny. I was playing Ark, and I got a Tyrannosaur, and I named it Manos, because before... Was it Gilmore or Osborne? I always forget. Who found Tyrannosaurus in 1905? Doesn't matter, except that prior to that, it had already been found and named Manispondylus gigas. It occurred to me more recently, you know what it was called even before that? Back in 18 Mumble Mutter, Joe Leidy found Deinodon horridus. And that was, in fact, still Tyrannosaurus. We've had Tyrannosaurs for 50 years longer than we had thought, and it's Deinodon.
What?
Deinodon horde here.
You know what? We'll discuss this later.
There is Tyrannosaurus Rex, if you want to be just utterly... I mean, it was from dust, pebbles, you know, a fingernail or something, but it doesn't really matter. The point is that, in point of fact, it was... we found it in the 1840s, 1850s, about the same time as Troodon formosus. Come here. Yeah. All right.
And we've got the bee.
Yeah, that's named. Nope, that's how it ended. We named Dino. He'll live forever now, if he doesn't fall off the edge. He's
the way he runs around, he probably will.
Maybe. Hi. Screenshot time. Okay. We'll say that happened. Bye. He's ready to go. We're done here. So, we'll get out of here, do the likey, subscribey, Dino thing, and, whatever you want to do. And we'll see you somewhere sometime that's not here, so, bye. You can wave if you want. Okay, Dino can't wave. Dino's an idiot. He's extinct.
I probably should have looked before waving, just in case.
We're good. Later. Somewhere else. Bye. The end.